Hey guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. In today's video, I'll be talking about that section of StudyTube full of videos such as how I study for 100 hours a week or how I study for 15 hours a day. Personally, I wouldn't be able to study for that long because I would get burnt out and constantly think of leaving. Of course, I've done some research for this video since the trend of studying extensively is something that people think that they should be doing. All the sources will be linked below as well if you want to check them out for some reason. And let's just get started with this video. Okay, we'll start off with the research that I did. So many sources that I researched, including others that I didn't really look into but I could kind of tell, they said that you actually perform better when you study for 1 to 2 hours at a time non-stop, other than like 15 hours. And the reason is because it's hard to focus after around 2 hours of studying, and you try to absorb more information than you can actually remember. So this will make all your studying useless since you won't remember it at all. According to Quora, which is one of the sites I looked at, which I don't know if it's that good, but I used it. If you want to do 15 hours of studying, you'll have to take many breaks in between, ranging from 10 minutes to 1 hour, because studying more than 2 hours will make it way harder to focus, making you feel frustrated. I don't know about you, but I don't like it when I'm doing something useless, so I really don't recommend it. Okay, so out of all the sites that I researched and a bunch more, that's basically the only reason why you shouldn't study for 15 hours a day or just a whole bunch of hours. That's just really unreasonable. It's because it's bad for you, but StudyTube can also make it look like it's really easy to stay focused for that long, when in reality they could have just edited it to make it look like they spent much longer studying than they actually did. On YouTube, there's so many videos that say how I focus for 100 hours a week or something absurd like that. Personally, I don't really understand how you can do that, because if you study for 20 hours a day, you'll only be able to get 4 hours of sleep. And like I've said before, I find it really hard to concentrate after only 1 to 2 hours of studying, and if the subject is super boring, I can't go over 30 minutes. Of course, if it's only 30 minutes, I'll continue to push myself to finish studying, since 30 minutes is actually pretty short for me. Also, going back to the studying 20 hours a day and only getting 4 hours of sleep thing, I don't know how you can survive 20 hours studying non-stop with no meals, no breaks, nothing except for like sleeping for 4 hours. I can't survive off of that. I don't understand how people do it. These days, social media is full of lies, and it's literally so hard to sort out which posts or uploads or whatever aren't actually lying to you. So just know that it's okay not to be studying all the time, especially if there's nothing to study. A bit of reviewing will do you really well if you already know the information really well and there's really nothing to study. There's no use in making yourself do something if you know for a fact that your body can't handle it and you're going to get nothing out of it. For example, if your body can't study for 5 trillion hours a day, just don't do it. But you will have to maybe push yourself a tiny bit, so if you want to only study for 30 minutes, maybe say I will study for 45 minutes instead, because you really don't do anything if there's no challenge in your life. So what did we learn today from this really short video? Don't study for 15 hours straight. It's not good for you. Thank you for watching all the way to the end of this video. I know this video was a bit short and there was a whole bunch of random motivation that I felt like I had to do at the end, but it's final season. Some of you might be out of school already, but for me, there's still a whole week of school left. I hope this video gave you some motivation to push through to the end, and good luck with your studies. Bye!